he coming for me? Yes, he is. Oh my gosh.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me talk to this guy. Howdy. How are you?
I just got called. Some people are crying.
Yeah. We already talked to them about it.
Someone come out and ask us.
Okay.
We haven't been being mean.
You offered free information and
We're
the
just
lady
offering
cried.
information. We haven't said anything.
Oh, you didn't say anything?
Well, here's what we say.
Yeah, what'd
Let
you
me
say?
tell you what I say. So when they come in, I've got the material, and I say, my name is John. I'm from By the Word Baptist Church over in Hazel. Free information on IVF. It's what the Bible says about IVF. Here it is. It's free. And then they walk in.
Okay.
That's it. We have it all
You
on.
didn't like film them? Oh,
I have film all the time.
gotcha.
But the reason why I do the film is because we get false accusations.
Okay.
And so if, you know, like I've told other officers when they've come out here before, if you guys ever want to see our footage, I'll be glad to send it
what
in.
we were dispatched to was you guys were saying mean things.
Did they say what?
Filming them? No.
Okay.
Nothing specific, and they were coming in crying is what we heard.
Okay, so when one of the people come out, one of the office people came out and told me that people were crying, so I explained to her exactly what I'm telling you, how we talk and what we say. And I gave the office person one of these, gave her all of our literature that we give out, and I said, this is what happens. Now, what I told her, this thing's in the news now in Alabama with IVF. So I could imagine if somebody comes here and they've heard about all this stuff in the news cycle, and then they see us standing out here with signs, that could trigger them, I suppose, if they're already feeling a guilty conscience about what this is. And so, but it's not anything that I'm saying that's...
Crying isn't always bad. Sometimes it's good to repent.
Right.
If you're doing something wrong, it's kind of good to...
And I think the one your officer's talking to right now is the one that I spoke to.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We're just here to.
Do you want this? Would it help?
Do I want?
You could have it.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just see. What...
Yeah, and I've got all of my conversation with her on film as well, on this camera and on the other camera.
Okay.
And we've been rolling the whole time we're here, for that matter. So like I say, if it becomes an issue and you guys want the footage, I'll send all we have.
Gotcha. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Where's the loyalty on her?
Oh, they're doing fine so far. They've got to investigate.
Oh, yeah.
Your voice barely works. Like, you're not screaming. It's not like
Are you going to accuse me?
screaming.
I can barely lift my...
Very good blessing. Yeah, he's feeling better.
You're not even preaching today. You're not even opening. You're not,
I haven't even preached.
I don't understand what they're.
I'm telling you.
These 2 cop cars.
Maybe they were missing
And
out
all
on the
we've been
preaching.
doing is holding up the sign and like saying,
They were mad because
"Will
you
you
didn't
take some
preach
information
so
and
far
talk to me
today.
about it?"
Right,
That's
right.
They were mad because you didn't preach so far.
Maybe that's why they're upset.
That's
Maybe
what
I should
it was.
preach.
They want you to preach.
They couldn't hear me if I did. I'm so... That is the same lady, right?
Oh yeah, I think so. I can't. She was wearing black. I know. I didn't see how they started that walking.
And she acts all sweet, and then they call the cops? What's that all about?
I can't believe those are funny people have the kind of.
Oh, I just want to find out what you're doing. They have to then, I
They
guess.
saw your GoPro.
They're filming people, yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because we get false accusations
us.
like this.
They were filming us too.
Oh yeah, there's cameras on the edge of that building right there. You can't go in public and not have some sort of expectation to be filmed.
Yeah.
Everybody has a camera in their pocket, you know? Now what's she
Oh
doing?
yeah, that's the lady there.
The booklet I tried to hand the cop, is that what she's showing him?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Perfect.
a booklet, huh?
Oh no, are you sure? No, that's some
Maybe
kind
the
of card.
From maybe the Build a Baby card.
That might be it.
Yeah, that's that lady that was kind of
Exactly.
Yep, that's right. You got it on video.
Alright, so you guys are in trouble, but you are getting a criminal trespass warning. So as long as you don't pass here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Just stay on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Public area, but as long as you don't go into their property. Probably
Sure.
This one right here. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like a permit.
Yeah. Gotcha.
They have
Thank
the
you,
right
sir.
to do it.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's their property.
You want to do a map? I do have it.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so this is just a warning. This isn't anything. This is just basically just an informative warning saying that they just don't want you on the property, okay?
Yeah, we don't go on it anyway.
No, for sure, and you're not on it now. No, not at all. And she knows that. We all know that. And
Okay.
that's something that we all are aware of. What was the address here again? I forgot.
1701 Park.
1701.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even it's hard to tell if this grass is on it because the sidewalk rules.
Right.
So if you stand right where you guys are.
Yeah. I would not stand where they're standing.
No, I'm
And
just
I'm not even gonna look at the pad to
Don't
try
look what
and
he's doing.
figure it out
I
either.
think
You're
that
fine.
curves the wrong way. It might not be their property anyway.
I get it, and I you know, and everybody serves their purpose, you know, here, but
But they don't like us, that's for sure.
Location name is
okay. So what is your last name, sir?
Speed,
Like
fast.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool. What's your first
John, J-O-N.
and your mailing address?
Is there a reason why I'm giving my ID for a warning?
Because so the way that it works is like, should you ever come back onto the property, right? What will happen is if we do encounter you, we'll say, hey, you know, what's your name? If they call us, like I said, it's all of this is a big if. If they call us and say, hey, you know, there's somebody here that we had criminally trespassed from our property.
Right, but I'm not being criminally trespassed, right?
You are being criminally trespassed. Yes.
Also, this isn't a warning.
This is a warning. Yes.
It's a warning, but
It's a
I'm
criminal
not.
trespass warning.
So-
Just basically saying that you're not welcome on their
So I'm
property.
not going to give my name in, and if I have to go in and I got film to show that I wasn't on the property, then I'll just sue the city, because that's a harassment. I'm not going to give my name, but if you want to arrest me, I'll get film from him. Well, then,
So, but if I don't give you this information because I don't believe I've committed a crime,
You haven't. No, they just don't want you on their
I
property.
totally get that. I heard the warning. I don't.
Right.
I've never been on their property. So what I'm trying to figure out though is if I give you my information and it's put in some sort of system, and then something happens where they falsely accuse me and say I was criminally trespassing, and I go to court, and then in court they say, well, we've got this record of you being warned about this, but I never did it. I got video here to show that I haven't stepped on their property.
Right.
So if I don't give that information, if I give that information, I show up in court for a false charge, they're going to use that as evidence against me. I've seen it done before. I've been doing this for 20 years in public street preaching. I know of a case in Arizona where they did exactly this to a guy, taking the warnings and using it as evidence, and they said, look, you confessed to it. And so I'm not confessing. I did not go on their property.
No, and I understand that.
Right.
They know that. We've already talked
Right,
to them.
right.
Yes.
I'm worried about court. I'm more worried about
This
not
is a
today.
warning. This is a warning.
Right.
And they've already, they
Right.
know that you haven't stepped on
Right.
the property, and we know that you haven't stepped on the property.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm saying is I don't want to end up giving myself a problem later when they make a false accusation.
But you
And I
have your
am-
camera for your protection.
Exactly.
And that's understandable.
But if I put my name into this thing, what I'm saying is I don't want it coming back on me later where I'm doing
We're
something.
trying to help things out.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we're gonna stay here.
Yeah. So what I've been hold on. Just stop. So the issue that you're fine. The issue that I've had in the past, or I've seen happen before, is when there's a criminal a warning that's logged in.
Yeah.
And then let's say later on they bring a false accusation against me and I've got to go to court. I've seen it where they bring these things up into court and say, here's the proof that we've talked to you before, and they use it to back up the false accusation later. And so usually you don't give ID and everything unless you've actually committed a crime.
You don't have to give ID, sir. Just give us your name.
For your ID.
But you're asking my address.
Yes.
So what purpose does that serve?
Because there may be 10 other John Speeds. In the
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure I understand.
It's just identifying information. This isn't going to go anywhere other than the Bedford Police Department system. So that way, again, in 10 years, or if she ever says, hey, I have somebody here, it'll show up, okay, John Speed, date of birth, such and such, okay, mailing address. Yeah,
I don't want to give you I don't understand. I mean, if I get a warrant, if I break a law, like trespassing, the thing to do then is to ticket me or arrest me.
But that's not what they want to do. They just want to give you a warning saying that they do not want you on the property.
I get it. I got the warning.
It's just okay, that right.
Knows that they don't want us on their property.
Right.
So,
but the thing is that this makes it a little bit more official, which is a written warning, which is what it is that they're.
Well, right, but the problem is then it shows up. This is what I'm saying is then it shows up in court as evidence against me.
Show up in court.
I've seen it happen.
Okay, in Arizona. This is Texas. Okay, this is Texas. I don't.
All right.
And this is the thing.
I don't think they should give I'm willing to give my information. I lead the group, so you can take my information.
What's your date of birth? Okay, January, February, March.
I'm giving my information. I'm the head of the group, and so I got it. I'll take the warning, whatever. And we definitely got the message. I mean, I've never.
What guys with? I'm sorry.
Is that part of? It's by the Word Baptist. It's fine. I give them. They know where I'm from. They've got my stuff. I handed it to her earlier.
Oh, you did.
By the Word Baptist.
Well, let's use that address instead of your personal address.
Okay.
What's that?
200 WN Woody WOODY Road.
What city?
Azle, AZLE, and it's 76020. Yeah.
So this is again just a written warning. This is just you stating and agreeing that you are aware that you are not welcome on their property. Okay?
Right. I'm just not agreeing that I was ever on it.
No, you're right.
Okay.
You were
I'm just
never-
making sure I'm not agreeing to that.
No, this is just saying that you're not allowed on their property.
Yes, sir.
They do not want you on their property.
Where does it say that?
Behind all of this.
Can I see what I'm signing?
It's really not this complicated.
Well, I always want to make sure that I'm.
With anyone.
You mean we can
Well,
give
I've
you our
been
name,
around.
badge number, and
I'm not
public
doing that.
recording. Y'all can ask for it. They'll give you a video as well. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, can
I'll
you
sign.
sign?
Yes.
Yes, thanks.
When you've seen your friends go to jail over stuff like this is why I'm careful.
Was it in Texas?
Arizona.
Arizona?
They play by a different set of rules.
They have
Not all the
different
laws are the
Well,
same.
okay.
Okay. All right, I'll just go ahead and get her signature, but then, like I said,
Okay.
just be, like I said, everybody has a purpose here. Everybody has a job. You have your job and you're serving your purpose. They have
Absolutely.
a job and they're conducting their own business.
Yeah.
Just be courteous to others. Everybody has their own beliefs, so let's just be respectful on all aspects of.
We've done all that.
Okay.
We've done all of it.
Thank you.
And I talked to her about it earlier. See, the thing is, like, when they're already making a false accusation when they're saying that we're being disrespectful. I've got all the proof of it in the world. It's all recorded since we've been here. That's not true.
I don't think they said you were yelling or anything like that.
No, I can't. My voice is literally messed up because of a disease I've had. So, but like, I've told her all this. She agreed to all of it. I've got her on camera agreeing to all of it, and then you guys show up. So I'm like, I don't know what else. This is where it's from my end. Yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from. From my end, where I'm standing, it's like, this is harassing me. You know, make a false accusation against me. Call the police out here about me. Want to get my address about something I didn't even do? That's harassment. At what point do I sue them?
I mean, I don't know about the civil side.
No, I know you don't. That's not your job.
I actually don't really.
No, I know. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. But I'm just saying, like, that's where I've done this stuff for 20 years out on the streets, just street preaching. I've been to abortion clinics. I've been to court over stuff. I know how this stuff works. This isn't my first rodeo. And so the problem is the reason we get nervous about the whole, who are you? We're giving you this warning. Like, if I'm not committing a crime, then you don't need to know who I am. If I'm committing a crime, then write me a ticket, and so that's the perspective I have from having seen people go down this road, and then later on it's used as evidence against them. And so, I just don't, that's my only issue. And I appreciate your patience, and you've been great. You guys both have been great. So I'm just trying to explain why we're a little bit hesitant.
I mean, it's understandable.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yep.
We are fine to continue to do whatever it is
Okay.
y'all want to do, but again, we both just kind of agreed just to be courteous of one another and
Yeah, absolutely.
be respectful.
Yep.
Okay. Do
Okay.
you have any questions?
No.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. Have a good one.